Hey everybody, this is KuuImpact with Let's Play Rollercoaster Tycoon. I forgot to unpause the game. Wow, it's super skippy. What the hell, man? Only been playing for half an hour. It's not like I was playing for half an hour. Wait a minute. So, last time, yeah, we built the coaster, Blizzard, and almost screwed this up by losing all our funds. It's been a little bit since the last recording I did. Almost an hour ago. Actually, I've been playing for longer than an hour then. Wow. Jeez, it's been a while. And the red versus green wars keep going on. Green's catching up. I mean, even though red had a head start, but, you know, Umbrella Wars. And people love this ride. Bobsleds are like one of those popular coasters if you build them all downward and not up. Just like the pre-made design ones are a good example to follow. And trust me, oh, they're both here still. I was about to say, did we lose one of our guests already? Because then I could put Dino Dan in. Dino King Dan, yeah. Oh, finally a ride. Switch to gentle after this, because, you know, we need more gentle rides than... And no more merry-go-rounds for a little while. I know they're like a popular ride, and they're really good, but they make my computer overheat because they constantly play music, and it makes the disc spin like crazy. And on Kuu's side of this thing, it's wrecking the computer, like, to death. You have to have a little sympathy on the computer that helps me make these things, because if it breaks, then we're screwed. Hey, look, there's X Reedster right there. I could point him out, because it said he bought an umbrella. It would be he's either here or there, and he has an all-blue attire. Baby blue top with a teal blue bottom. Man, what is with the colors of the people's shirts that generate? I wonder what the limit of those colors are. Probably like 24 of them. They don't have a full spectrum or like, you know, box of crayons. You ever get that 105 box of crayons? And yes, by the way, we were watching the storm because I didn't show you guys what the storm is like. This is a storm, and the coaster is very, very wicked. I mean, that's just the start. The little, you know, gallop before, you know, the calm before the storm, they say. So just ups and downs to get the airtime going up. It helps make the ride a lot more fun if it has a lot of airtime. So they put a lot of airtime things in the first half because the next half is just going to be hell on earth. And then this happens. Yeah. I mean, jeez. It's going fast. It's slowing down, but going fast. I do not know how the hell they handle it. It's just so much. Usually rides like this fail because of its speed being too high. 35 is the ideal speed you want on most coasters. Others, sure, like a launch coaster and all that shit, you want higher, but what are you gonna do when you say about like a wooden... That's like a wooden mine train coaster. It blows my mind how fast it goes, yet it's doing, like, it didn't get, like, that high of an intensity rating. Alright, I'm gonna build it over here somewhere. We need to start putting rides in these gaps areas of the park, so people aren't just walking around like a putz, looking like, just, like, looking for fun, but also looking like an idiot. Because you're a dragon, I'm a dragon, everybody's a dragon, I guess. How many people out there are dragons? How many people out there are dragoons? Now, those are two different things. Dragoons, they jump. And they're scary. And they're screamers. Freaking dragoons. And they hurt. A lot. Like, unbelievable amounts of damage hurt. It's what they say is what can you do, but I say you can't do much. What can Ataki do? Nothing at all. He's essentially a blue mage. What can he do? He's like, I adapt. So he has to be attacked by it to learn it. That's pretty insane. Wait, I just realized something. Does it work like that in the sequel game? Like, in the new Dragon Chronicles game? Is it going to be like, if I attack Ataki with jump, does he learn jump? I'm afraid now. I just realized the potential of death that can come from that. Here, you can pay $35. But, really, if you think about it, that sounds dangerous. The last boss is going to be a blue mage? That's assuming Ataki's the last boss. And if he isn't, I'm going to be pissed. Kuu's rage meter will go shooting up about 500 ticks if that's not the truth. Because that means there's going to be a third game. And that's going to make me pound my head into the wall so hard, you wouldn't believe it. That'll be about the time where I have to break out the old line, Kuu is pissed! Because there's going to be just fury everywhere. It's just going to be all over the place, walls, ceilings, you know, computer screens. It's just going to be not pleasant. It's almost like, you know, insanity. Let's go get more staff members. It's been a while since I upped the staff, so it makes sense. That's why we're making so much money. Without paying a lot of people and just pumping into research. Yeah. I bet that would never work. It would never work. Actually, it never works this way in theme park games. Because people, like, the people that work for you have, like, happiness meters and stress meters. And if you overwork them, they start to revolt. And then you just have a riot. And no one's working in your park anymore. Like, this is why theme park and Rollercoaster Tycoon as competitors, Rollercoaster Tycoon was better because it's more fun and isometric. Well, theme park was 3D for the time. It was shitty. There was, like, really hard to build roller coaster rides that were good. Get people to go on rides. Researching things costed, like, huge amounts of money. Not just, like, a base of 400. Just a lot per whatever it is. And, there was this annoying little ant thing that keeps bothering you every 5 seconds, like that paperclip in Microsoft that would never shut up about what's wrong with your park. It's supposed to play the role of, like, the little messages we get at the bottom here, where it goes doo-doo-doo, except when you're doing something bad, it tends to say, you might want to change your playstyle, or you suck at the game. And it doesn't make me, you know, feel like I'm appreciated as a player. Stupid ant thing. Ruined the whole game. And I still beat both of them. The one for the PC and the one for the PlayStation 2. Also, this tiger will make sure people stay on the freaking ride. It's got quite a long line now. And bobsleds, although with more cars that are more successful, has a higher chance of exploding. And we don't want explosions now, do we? Yeah, no we don't. Hey, let's advertise the storm for once. I think it's worth it. I've got the spare cash and in need of people in the park. I would advertise the Blizzard, but it already has like a steady line of people, and there's no reason for advertising it. Unlike, you know, the Storm, which is empty most of the time. No one wants to ride it because it's like a $5 ride. Wow, our park value is 2,100? Man, we are way over the goal. And we're probably going to be even way over that because Kuu doesn't stop building and expanding the park just because the goal is, like, you know, met. Is there any more people coming out of here? Really? No? Seriously? 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 Oh, enough of that. Stop this silliness. And now for something completely different. I would switch over to tempo in the middle of the video, just like tempo clip right here. Preview of the next episode, right there. Oh, I have the next tempo recorded. I'm just not uploading it. I feel as if I screwed up a bit at the boss, and it makes Ku sad. And, you know, long story short, Katie died during the boss fight, and I got the single person dance and didn't notice it, and then reloaded state afterward and had to fight the boss again. And it was a little bit frustrating for Ku, because the boss was a total dick. He just didn't want to stand there and take his medicine. He would not let Katie hit him. I just had to tank it. And tanking isn't fun. It's crazy. Truly is crazy. Someday we will build that hedge maze. One way or another. And that would be great. I'm sorry, there's knocking at my door, and that's what made me go quiet. It's probably someone complaining about the noise of me recording. I totally apologize. I try to finish this up fast, but usually I want to get 15 minutes as much as I can. If Ku's voice is a little lower now, that's kind of why. Just rules and regulations around the dorm room are pretty strict, so that's why it's a pain in the ass for me to record things consistently like I did over the summer. Because over the summer I lived on my own at my own place and was allowed to record as loud as I wanted, because it wasn't a complex. It wasn't even an apartment complex. It was just like, you know, a home, almost a boarding house, almost. But the rules were a lot less strict, and like people didn't seem to mind me doing what I did because they never disturbed me during it. They heard me through the walls, yes, but they never disturbed me. Not saying these people are disturbing me now. I'm just saying Ku wants to get this done. Ku wants to make the people of the world happy. And neighbors gotta learn. I respect them, and I don't record as often anymore, and I do it in the courtesy hours, and it's still within courtesy hours, so, you know. Stuff and stuff and stuff and stuff. Kid Icarai. Oh, wait a minute. It's not a Kid Icarai, because the plural of Icarus is Icarai. That's definitely what it is. There's multiple of them. Yeah, Kid Icarai, the Uprising. You know what? One of the weapons in the games looks like one of the weapons I drew when I was way younger. Like, I should have copyrighted that picture, just for the sake that I could have sued Nintendo and made a lot of money. Yeah, he has a claw-like weapon in that game that looks like a picture I've drawn. And these two are sad sacks. It's probably because they went into rides with longest lines in the game. Master Hammersman looks like he's going to kill somebody. Don't worry, he'll probably be happy once he rides that ride. At least he's not out in the rain. Out in the rain, it sucks. Yeah, see, he's on the ride now. He should be happy. Rating's going down like crazy because of all the damn rain. X-Reetster has his green umbrella out. Green umbrella. I dare you to say that 8 times fast. Yeah, I bet. What do I bet? I bet we'll win this park sooner or later. I mean, we've already won it. I'm probably after this part gonna cut out. Speaking of cutting out, this has been KuuImpact with Let's Play Rollercoaster Tycoon. Don't forget to subscribe, rate, and comment. Next time we skip around a bit. Probably gonna be a like later date, later time, and then after that I'm gonna just skip to the end. So I will be seeing you all around. Enjoy your days, evenings, nights, afternoons, whenever you've watched this. Enjoy it.